Despite high-profile losses, Russia's navy has remained largely unaffected by the war in Ukraine. Russian submarines, particularly the Yasen-class cruise missile submarines, are a major concern for NATO. Russia may expand its Yasen-class program, with reports indicating that 3 more submarines will be built. Russia's navy has been largely unaffected by the war in Ukraine despite high-profile losses, and Moscow plans to continue investing, including building more of the Yasen-class submarines that have become NATO's top concern. It took 2 decades to build Russia's first Yasen-class submarine, called Severodvinsk, and entered service in 2013. But the pace has accelerated with 2 more submarines entering service in 2021, with a 4th expected to join the fleet this month. 5 more have been launched or are under construction. A Russian defense industry source told state media outlet TASS in mid that Moscow is considering adding 2 more submarines to the 9 Yasen-class submarines it plans to build. However, in November, a source close to the Russian Navy said the plan was expanding, adding that 3 additional submarines were expected to be built at TASS. According to TASS report, which states that plan has not been officially approved, expansion will allow Russian Navy to allocate 6 submarines each Northern and Pacific fleets. Yasen-class Severodvinsk submarine during a launching ceremony at a shipyard in the city of Severodvinsk in June 2010. Sasha Mordovets submarines are a relative bright spot in Russia's recent naval modernization efforts, and the Yasen class of nuclear-powered cruise missile submarines has several features that worry NATO commanders. The submarines built after Severodvinsk or the Yasen-M submarines feature several improvements that appear to include advanced sonar and a smaller, quieter reactor than previous models. The challenge posed by Yasen-class ability to deploy undetected within cruise missile range along our coastlines will be compounded when the Zircon hypersonic cruise missile is added to arsenal of General Glen VanHerck, who oversees military operations around North America. The head of U.S. Northern Command told lawmakers in early 2022. A Russian shipbuilding official said this summer that efforts to arm Yasen-M submarines with Zircon missiles were already underway. Russian Yasen-class Kazan submarine at its home base in Severomorsk in June 2021. Lev Fedoseyev TASS via saying that Yasen-class submarines are at the same level as ours. VanHerck is one of few officials who express their respect and concern for these submarines. Naval Sea Systems Command's officer in charge of submarines said he was so impressed by Severodvinsk that he kept a copy in his office. Ine Eriksen Søreide, Norway's defense minister from 2013-2017, said she brought a picture of the submarine her first meeting with U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis in 2022 because it was very important for us to convey the U.S. that this is really